Those are moments where excitement fails. It has to be acceptance that sustains you now. Noma ugibele eloplane. Ngajabula manje. Sekufaka ujet sihamba. Yo plaza ngikaze ngigibele indiza. Ba. Who's about everybody fasten your seat belts. We are about to take off. Taking off now begins to reveal your excitement was not real. By a counter, 1, 2, 3. Now you hear all the engines. Now it starts moving. Takes off. That's why many people start to, some they faint because it's taking off. There are some things those also enjoying as pants, but the moment they go up, they drop you down. Because you are not able to be sustained on the air. You are off the ground. You are earthly, not of the spirit. Not of the spirit. You are able to satisfy to work on the ground, but you cannot work in the spirit. You can satisfy the flesh, but not the calling. Not the calling. The calling differs from the flesh. There's the owner of the calling. It's not your husband who owns the calling. It's not the wife who owns. It's God who owns the calling, and He wants to satisfy Himself. Many go in because flesh can give birth to flesh. But coming to spiritual things, the same man you said yes to becomes a mystery to you. It becomes a ghost to you. You begin to misunderstand him because he's busy manifesting himself. He's busy manifesting in that house. You look at him as a lion. You look at him as an ox. You look at him, he's light. You look at him, it disappears. You begin to be confused. Who is this person? Who's this person? The calling shows up now. Dust is gone. Are you able to remain? Even the disciples of Jesus, when they were in the ship and Jesus began to walk on the water, manifesting himself, they said it must be a ghost. Confusion stepped in, but they were all on the same ship. But Jesus stepped out and walked on the water, coming to them. Now they could not see him. God's ownership. God's ownership. God's ownership. This ownership will come. They will disown you. They will betray you. They will cheat on you. But it's called disownership. It's called the attraction of God. The one who owns you will come and pick you up and say, let's go. You are mine. I will never leave nor forsake you. Jesus never disowns anyone. People will disown, but God does not. He never disowns anyone. They may call you are an orphan or in Tandana. Let it happen. God owns you. Continue to manifest. Continue to show them that you are not alone. Those who are with us, those who are with us are more than those who are against us. 450 prophets against one prophet. 450 against one. But still, it was the prayer of Elijah that shook the altars. It's not the number, it's being chosen by God. It's being chosen by Him. You will suffer many things, but God will never disown you. You will go through many trials and tribulations, but God will never leave nor forsake you. He's not like people. He doesn't disown. Get this mystery now. The problem is you don't understand yourself. You don't know who you are. You're busy trying to validate yourself by things you go through. God permits those things. He permitted Moses to kill. Yet Moses was not a killer. Meeting with Moses, you were going to call him a killer. And God was going to say he's not a killer. I made him to do it so that I can meet with him in the wilderness. You have to understand these things. Alone, it's a dimension in which many cannot enter. That's why they would wonder, how is the Holy Spirit moving like this to this person? Which room are you in? Which room are you in? Are you satisfying God? Or your friends? Are you satisfying God? Or your partner? Yes, who are you satisfying? Whose work are you busy with? Whose work are you doing? If I make you my workmanship, I expect you to do my work. Not your work. Because you are my workmanship. Okay, let's go.
You were bought with a price, purchased with a preciousness, and paid for by Christ.
Purchased with preciousness. And paid for by Christ. Who owns you? Who do you belong to? Who's your master? Emotions, feelings, or being alone? The dimension where God makes you to name things and God approves it. Ati kunjalo. Lokho kushizo nami ngiyaku-approve. Hagar, being a slave, giving God a name and God approves it, yes. I'm the God who sees. I'm the God who sees. I approve the name you gave me. Akwazi ukunginika igama mina uNkulunkulu, but ngiyalivuma lelo ngibiza ngalo. Because uNkulunkulu akwazi ukunginika igama, but walivuma wathi yes. I'm the God who sees. There are things that can happen in your life,
Kunezinto ezingenzeka empilweni yakho
yet they are pushing you
kanti ziyakufuqa.
to a dimension that many people will never enter. No
Zikumikisa
matter
kulo
how they
mkhakha
try
abaningi bangeke bangene.
to copy you,
Noma bangazama
they will never
ukubalingisela,
enter that room.
kodwa ngeke bangene kulelo
It's your
bhuku.
secret.
Imfihlo yakho.
It's your secret. You alone, you know it.
Wena uwedwa uyayazi.
That to enter there,
Kuthi ukuze ungene lapha
1, 2, 3.
dingeka lokhu nalokhu nalokhuya.
It's not impartation.
Akusuka ukuthi ngikuthelele.
There you know it's not impartation.
Lapho uzowazi ukuthi hayi ngikufake.
Impartation, I'm giving you a part.
Kusho ukuthi nginikeza ingcenye.
Impartation.
Ukuthelela
But the
ingcenye.
fullness,
Kodwa ukuphelela konke
God's workmanship.
umsebenzi wezandla zikaNkulunkulu.
What did you pass through?
Udlulephi na?
What did you pass through?
Udlulephi?
What did you face?
Ubhekene nani?
Saul could not kill Goliath,
uSaul bekangakwazi ukubulala uGoliath.
but a man who faced a lion and a bear
Kodwa le ndoda eyabhekana nebhere nelion
was the
nengonyama
one who qualifies to kill Goliath.
yiye kwaziyo yavunyelwa ukuthi ibulale uGoliath.
Because when he was alone,
Ngoba lesikhathi
he
ayedwa
met with a lion and a bear.
wahlangabezana
What did you
nebhere
meet with?
nengonyama. Wena uhlangabezane nani na?
Iliphi ibhukwezi lakho, iliphi ibhere lakho ohlangane nalo wedwa ungabonwa wedwa fighting those secret battles,
Ulwa izimpi ezifihlakele.
fighting those secret temptations,
Ulwa nezilingo ezifihlakele.
but saying no.
Kodwa wena uthi cha.
God, you chose me.
uNkulunkulu
I
ongikhethile.
cannot afford to lose this.
Angikwazi ukulahlekelwa
No
yilokho.
matter what I went through,
Noma ngabe ngidlula
I
phi na.
cannot compromise
Angikwazi
and say
ukunciphisa.
because of this pain,
Ngithi ngenxa yalo
I'm
buhlungu
dropping my calling.
ngiyalahla ubizo lwami.